Just got Connie on the lead inside, and she's just come through the cat flap and is sat on the stool outside. Connie, you right there? Couldn't quite get in the van on the zip line, so we're just letting her sit with me here. And no, don't want to jump in off it. I just want to sit on it. No, Connie, no. Good girl. Good girl. Hello. That's the catnip squirrel. Hey, Connie. What's all this then? It's all changed. Good girl, Connie. There's enough cushions in here now with my bed and the cushion back on the front and the driver's seat. They can all come and sit somewhere. Yeah, that's not going to be the next thing. Bentley's going to be spraying everywhere with it all being used, a bugger. He's sprayed all over that wood out there. It stinks. He is neutered. It's not that he's a tomcat. But he's quite territorial. Good girl, Connie. Good girl. There you go. She can sit in a normal space looking at the door. I'll try and find somewhere to hook this lead on. In case she just go. Obviously I'll just leave the door open. Hello, darling. What's this then? Hey? Look around. Look at mummy. Is Rainbow coming? Good girl, Rainbow. No, Connie. I normally would actually shut a sliding door now. The problem with that is I haven't got anything to block off the indoor cat flap. So I'm going to go find a bit of board in a minute. So once they're in, we can just all sit inside and then get the fire going, and we just have some time in here. Good girl, Connie. At the same time, I don't want Connie just sitting here at the moment. I want her to be able to explore outside. So I'll put her back on the zip line in a minute, just so she knows what's going on. But this is really comfortable here. I'm just so happy to be back inside. It's funny, isn't it? A bit of metal on wheels can mean so much to you. But she makes me feel safe and comfortable. She obviously wasn't safe because I have people trying to get in, but she's still, you know, my home, and does make me feel safe and comfortable. Hi, Bentley Boo Boo. You can see the interest now is here rather than the bungalow or the van or the shed. This is their space, and it may have changed. Obviously, at the moment, it'll be empty. But I'm just so glad that they acknowledge it and want to be with me in here. And that's who they trust ultimately, isn't it? It's the fact that, you know, I'm here, they will come and sit with me. A year ago, Bentley wouldn't even put his foot on that step. He wouldn't come anywhere near the van. And, you know, he's been off adventuring, which is huge. With Bentley and Rainbow were living feral, you know, are feral, you know, wouldn't let anybody touch them, still don't really. They were my little feral pussies, and to have them, you know, I can't harness them, I can't carry them or anything, but to have them be in a situation where they choose to come with me in the van is incredible, really. And just goes to show that I'm supposed to be going on tour with cats, and they can leave at any time. And that's the whole point with those two. They are hunters, they are feral, they're quite capable of living outside, and any time we find a bit of wilderness that they want to stay in, then they're perfectly welcome to stay. My intention was only going to go travelling with Sticky, or obviously with Connie now, and I've gained 3. Obviously after Sticky dying, and losing him, I thought maybe those 2 wouldn't want to come again, and that we would find somewhere where either somebody homing them or looking after them out here. But no, it was their choice to reassociate with Connie and the van, and train them so they have to live in the van. And I shut them out of the bungalow, and that's where they've ended up. Obviously they're used to going back to the bungalow, that you know, that was their home, that was the shed, whereas Connie, this is the only home she knows, Since a kitten, she's been living in the van. The van is her home. So, like I say, I was obviously really struggling yesterday when she was like a bit scared of the van and rejected and wanted to go but didn't want to go. And I was upset because, you know, I took her home away from her, and as nice as the bungalow is and it's warm and everything, and she's got the other 2 cats, she was really struggling with not being able to go outside and not going out for her daily walks, and you know, it's difficult enough as it is just being able to go around the block, and they don't like that she's bored. She needs to go out and have more interesting places to go, as we all do, as I do. But yeah, it'll happen again, and obviously if I can get this van done, so I've got, you know, my work in here and I'm visiting people for work and things like that, then I will be travelling for work and I can get round the scenario that I still got a fixed address, even though I have lived in the van for full time really now for well, it'll be full time in March. Slept in there full time since March 2020. I said 2019 before, but 2020, since first lockdown. That was my time to train the cats and test out, see if I could go all year round, which is really the reason why I really want to sleep in here at the moment, without, well, the work's not being done, because it's to prove that I can actually sleep in winter too. And if that means I'm going to be in here with bare metal, then I'll do that. If I can survive it like this with log burner, then obviously I can survive it with all the heater and everything going. So anyway, really excited for when the build starts. I've actually had a rethink about the cattery side. I'm actually now thinking that so they can see at the window and have them actually have a little cattery on top of the desk here, looking so that their side window is actually their lookout point, and that will allow the downstairs bit for the storage and everything, and they can still go down in the back steps going down to look out the bottom bit of the van and have their little tray down there. But the side areas around the wheel arches will be used for storage, which is a lot easier than trying to fit a cattery and cat beds and everything around it. So that, you know, and obviously that window was going to be open, you know, not covered anyway. So to put a bit of a cat house on top of the desk this side, so they can look out, and a board up here at the end of the bed, so I can, and a little window so I can look in and see them, and they can see me, and again all the way through so they can see out the back window. Really, really good. And then cupboards on top. I think that's going to be quite cute and still makes it quite a nice cattery. They're not shutting dark down the bottom, even though I have access to that. Right, anyway, I'm going to get going because Connie's just managed to tangle herself up down there, and we'll catch you later.